The 13 finalists of America's Next Top Model have been through a grueling competition. Some reached great heights, and others were all washed up. 3 girls have survived it all, and tonight, one of them will be named America's Next Top Model. Will it be Natasha, the Russian beauty and mom who started the competition knowing the least about modeling?
Like, should I be innocent or more sexy?
And was almost eliminated.
Natasha. Oh my God.
Natasha's optimistic attitude.
I love this picture anyways because it's so much better compared to other pictures I had.
You're the best salesman in the world.
And ability to learn, turn things around.
There is a reason those Russian people compete and get gold.
Natasha has improved the most. But is it enough to win?
I'm there!
Or will it be Jasleen, the Latin Spitfire, who didn't make the cut cycle 7?
I'm not giving up. You shouldn't give up.
Jasleen proved to be a force to reckon with this time around. She consistently took amazing photos.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous!
But the energetic personality that got her into the competition was fading away in front of the judges.
I don't see you, the model, right here.
Can Jasleen find a way to embrace her personality without being over the top? Or will it be Renee, the stunning mother from Hawaii, who kept her eye on the prize?
I have a family to take care of. I want to make things good for them.
She took amazing photos, but aggravated her competitors.
Want to get up in my face?
You've been disrespectful to every single girl in this house.
After being confronted,
I'm sorry for anything I might have said.
Renee eventually found a balance between her competitive and nurturing sides.
Renee is definitely a pretty girl. She just doesn't look like the youngest, freshest face on the block.
Will Renee find a way to retain her maternal glow while staying sexy and young? Find out tonight who will be America's Next Top Model. You want to be on top?
Well, the 3 lovely ladies. So we know what day it is today, right? It's the Cover Girl Day, right? Whoever becomes America's Next Top Model, the print ad that we shoot today is going to be in a real magazine. It's going to be seen by millions of people.
Ever since I was little, I have dreamed of being a cover girl. Me and my sisters, we used to practice the cover girl wink. Oh, you didn't do it right. It's like this. That's not how it is. It's like this.
The product you're selling today is the new CoverGirl True Shine Lip Color. And we're also going to shoot a segment you might be familiar with. It's called My Life as a CoverGirl. Now, Renee, you're going to be on a boat in the harbor. Jasleen, you're going to be stepping out of a car onto a red carpet. I know you can give me a little fabulous, can't you?
Fabulous.
And Natasha, you are going to be backstage at a photo studio talking about the True Shine Lip Color. There's no script today. You'll be ad-libbing. So bring me your personality, who you really, really are. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, I had to get a great photographer to shoot the print ad. He's not only shot some of Tyra's favorite photos of herself, he's also shot Carrie D and Danielle's CoverGirl ads. His name's Jim DeYonker. So basically, you're going to be on your own with Jim today, but I'll be there when we're shooting your My Life segments. But I still think you might need a little extra coaching. Where's my little cover girl? Hi, Carrie D, look at, isn't she gorgeous? As you know, Carrie D was the winner of Cycle 7, so she's been through all of this before.
It's so good to see you guys. I know you're super, super nervous, and you're probably really, really tired. I mean, my life as a cover girl has been great. Don't overthink today, and just being your true self really helps. And I'm so glad I'm not you right now. Woo! That's what I want. This is easy compared to what it is after you win.
Yeah.
It's good. You just gotta be strong.
I'm excited for that.
I gave a bunch of the girls advice, kind of just help them. And it's good to hear like the advice of someone who's been there as opposed to someone who just wants you to do well.
So, Natasha, there's a little added pressure today because Brent oversees all the My Life spots. So it's not about just pleasing me and the judges, it's really pleasing the clients.
If you win, this is going to be the first My Life as a Cover Girl that runs for you.
It's very nerve-wracking. It's very important how you do a CoverGirl commercial, and I have to bring it on.
You're not scripted today, but there are a few lines, right, Brent, that you have to land.
New True Shine lip color has sheer, shiny shades that match 97% of skin tones.
I'm just talking about my life because I just won a competition, and now I'm a CoverGirl.
Wait, take one.
Hi, I'm Natasha, and this is my life as a CoverGirl. Being a model, I go from one photo shoot to another.
Natasha wrote out a script. She memorized it, and it sounded like she was reciting her grocery list. Got it. It sounds like a script. We're trying to find a spontaneity that I know you possess. This won't work.
Okay. Being CoverGirl was always my dream. I always wanted to be a model. And now, after winning a competition, I can. So I book a lot of jobs, and I'm a successful model. Was it better?
That's so much better.
That is so much better, Natasha.
Don't do that, because that's when it's like quicker. Be chic like a t-shirt dress that just happens to be made of sequins.
My assignment is Sydney Harbor Bridge and Opera House. It feels weird to do a commercial without any lines, because most commercials, you know, you have lines to memorize. I don't know, I feel strange.
And action.
Aloha, it's Renee in beautiful Sydney, Australia. I had a baby 9 months ago, and I thought that my life was over.
We were like, wah, wah, wah. Cut it. You probably don't want to say I had a baby 9 months ago and I thought my life was over. It's like you want to talk about things in a positive way, but as soon as we gave Renee that note, she flipped it around 180.
I'm the new face for the new True Shine lip color from CoverGirl. Its sheer shiny shades match 97% of all skin tones. Little old Renee, you know, wife and mother. I just feel easy, breezy, and beautiful.
Could you ask for anything more?
I'm so excited.
Cut it! Okay, that was like so disgustingly good. Then you went easy, breezy, and beautiful. I think Brent fell to the floor. So...
Smile, there you go. Looks beautiful.
I love my scenario. I live for the fabulous life. It's me. It couldn't be any better.
Sheer shiny shades matches 97% of skin tones.
Jasleen, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I need Cha-Cha to come forward. I need you to be talking to your girlfriend, saying, hey, this is my life. Jasleen has this energy, this fire. And you know, when we started off, it was really kind of tame.
Hey, this is my life.
That's really unfortunate because today is the day we wanted to see Jasleen's true self.
Being a cover girl is all about the fabulous life. Y yo, como Latina, me gusta.
Oh, I love that she did that in Spanish.
Perfect.
This is my life as a cover girl.
I think we got enough. That's a wrap.
Yeah, good. Now you want to do like this again? Try that.
Carrie G is teaching me how to prolong my neck, make it look very long and very beautiful for the photo shoot for the CoverGirl because she's already done it.
Subtle movements. It's with the eyes. It's with the mouth. Good. Nice. Chin up and out. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. She's going to start making us all laugh. I want to get one of those. Natasha definitely likes to laugh. Not that big. There we go. But Natasha definitely struggles with smiles. She has to almost laugh in order to get a smile. She can't fake it.
Thank you so much.
Very good job.
Thank you.
Man, you got energy, girl. Get a lot of shots. We're going to do the shots and then get it.
Okay.
All right? That's good. That's energy. I know what you're going to do. Smiling all the time. It gets really tired.
I'm so surprised at how hard it is to smile. Your muscles tense up right here, and you're smiling. My lips started shaking. I had to stop and just relax, puff up my cheeks.
Who's next? Renee?
Who's next?
The CoverGirl.
Oh, she's got, I'm going to win this in her head. Renee was great, but Renee definitely looks older than the other girls. She seems almost too mature to be starting off in the modeling industry. Great, all right, we got this.
Tomorrow, you will meet with the judges. Only 2 of you will continue on in the hopes of becoming America's Next Top Model of time.
All the girls did very well on their shoots, so I think it's just going to be up to the judges. But I would hope that they don't let Natasha do the final runway because she walks like a pigeon-toed duck with a piece of poop hanging out of her ass.
I'm nervous because there is always a chance that you can be sent home. But I feel like Jocelyn is the next to go because she need to give more personality in her pictures.
When you walk in panel, you think you've done such a good job and they're gonna like me and this and that. But like, you never know. Expect the unexpected.
Well, hello, ladies.
Hi.
How does it feel to be the final 3?
Really good.
3 baddest bitches in town. Holla. Mr. Nigel Barker is here, our first judge, noted fashion photographer. Miss J. Alexander, runway diva coach extraordinaire. And Twiggy, legendary icon. And we have Sarah Jane Clark and Heidi Middleton, the dynamic design duo of Sass and Bide.
Oh my God!
They are the top fashion designers in Australia, and they are the first Australian duo to ever show in New York's Fashion Week. And the final 2 girls will be walking in a Sass and Bide fashion show. So now it's time for your individual evaluations, and after that, the judges will determine which one of you will be eliminated. First up, we have Natasha. So this week you shot a My Life as a CoverGirl commercial, and we're gonna watch your best take.
It's very important for me to stay pretty and feel pretty, and that's where True Shine Lip Color comes out and helps me. Its sheer shiny shades matches 97% of the skin tones, and I love it because it matches my skin tone too. That's it. No.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, I think that when you have lines to remember, you are able to focus on those words and deliver and have personality. Here you had to ad-lib, so there was a lot of stumbling.
Ad-libbing, I think, is probably one of the hardest things to do, and I can't imagine what it must be like having English as your second language.
Natasha, what makes you so special is that when you laugh, you grab your hair. Those things are endearing and lovely. Your imperfections are often what make you so beautiful.
All right, you also had a photo shoot. Let's see your best shot.
It's not my favourite photograph of you, but I do think you look beautiful. I mean, the camera loves you. For selling lip product, you're the perfect candidate.
The thing for me in this one is that the eyes look a little like they're questioning.
Lovely, big, full lips, though.
Oh yeah, she has all the pieces, all the bits and pieces that you need. The mouth, the nose, everything's great. Confidence in the eyes. That's what sells the picture.
All right, Natasha, thank you. Up next is Jasleen. And Jasleen was a supermodel on the red carpet.
Sheer shiny shades that matches 97% of skin tone. Y yo, como Latina, it will go perfect with my skin.
First, I'll start off with adding the Spanish. That was genius.
Yes.
But how you delivered it and paused between everything, me. All right, Jasleen, so you had a photo shoot. Let's see your best shot.
Very pretty indeed, and I'm pleased to say that your jawline doesn't look really big in this shot, because you tend to do this. Lead with your jaw, photograph with your jaw.
I think your eyes are really quite engaging there, and I think it's a really great shot.
Thank you. Jasleen, I felt you were a little nervous being so commercial. Like in the photos, it's not your thing, and that's something that you're going to have to find, how to be sweet and beautiful, because you're a sweet, beautiful girl, but I know you're more comfortable when you're... Gracias.
Gracias.
All right, Renee, your turn.
I'm so happy. I don't even know what to say. Look where I am. I am in Sydney, Australia. I'm sitting on this beautiful boat, and I'm just having the time of my life.
Well, one thing I can say, I felt like you really believed it.
You caught the excitement very, very well. I thought you spoke very well of it.
One thing that I liked is your excitement was humble, It's like, oh my God, look at my life. So if I'm like a young girl looking at the television, I'm like, wow, that could be me too.
Was it extremely bright where you were?
Oh, it was so bright, and they had those reflector things.
That was the biggest problem, was the fact that your eyes, which are so gorgeous, I hardly could see them. They were gone.
You had a photo shoot for CoverGirl, and here's your best shot.
That's beautiful. Healthy, outdoor.
Out of all the girls, you were so comfortable doing this. You looked like you were having fun.
The thing for me, though, is that you do photograph quite old looking. It's such a sophisticated look. It's such a sort of mature look. I don't know how to deal with it, actually. It's funny.
The one thing I have to say is you did look older than the other girls. Like, you have like a kind of a puffiness and like kind of a wrinkling. Maybe it's from the sun. So it's something to be very careful about, because the fashion industry is so obsessed with you. The minute they start seeing any type of age, they're like, oh, on to the next. And it's an awful, sad thing in the industry, but it's a truth that we have to deal with. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we have got to deliberate and decide which one of you is going home and which two finalists are going to be stomping it to the death in the Assassin Bide fashion show. I'll call you back in a little bit.
Thank you.
So now it's time to decide who's going to be the final two. Natasha.
I personally think she is the most beautiful of the three. Her proportions are extraordinary on her face. I think she could be a top model because she's so extraordinary looking.
Heidi?
She might be missing a little bit of that X factor or that natural style that would be required for a top model.
You know what? She's a great learner. She's a quick study, and I think she's just improved. And when we let them go, we want someone who's going to continue to improve.
There is something about Natasha that when she comes in, she still touches my heart. There's this personality, this vivaciousness that I really love from her. And I just feel like if you give her a chance, she'll do it.
She takes it on.
Fast. Jasleen.
I think Jasleen is amazing. Really spectacularly pretty. And I haven't really seen a girl like this in a while.
I actually love her other photographs where she's edgy and tough. But in this photograph, you wouldn't look at that and think, oh, that's an amazing new top model.
It looks like Jasleen, class of 2005 high school.
The glamour for the shot in the shopping mall.
But she knows how to take a fields picture.
She does.
She's here for the fields picture. Renee.
I loved what she did on her commercial. It was full of joie de vivre, and she's amusing. She looks gorgeous. But this is the best photograph this week for me.
I think Renee's photo is really, really beautiful, but it just looks a little too mature. I mean, I think at 60 you want to look like Renee at 40.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I've seen this face before. It's not the freshest face for me, and I think that's important. We're looking for America's next top model.
Renee's got the height and the body.
She's got a great body.
The other two have got the faces and the oomph. So now it is time to decide who our final two are going to be.
I hate this. It's so hard.
Three of you stand before me, but I only have 2 photos in my hands. And these 2 photos represent the girls that will still be in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. After I've announced our decision, our 2 finalists will go to a photo shoot for a 17 magazine cover. And tomorrow, they'll face off in Assassin Bide fashion show. The girl's name I do not call will pack her bags and go home. The first name I'm going to call Jasleen. Jasleen, you are a finalist in this competition. So how does it feel to come this far after not even making it last cycle?
It feels so good. So good.
Well, you worked hard. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Will Renee and Natasha please step forward? I only have 1 photo in my hands. And this photo represents the girl that is still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Both of you have very different strengths and very different weaknesses. Natasha, you come into this room with a smile on your face all the time. Someone that started so shaky, but has gotten better and better. But we look at your CoverGirl performance, and we see something that is very weak, that makes the judges very nervous. Then we look at you, Renee, strong woman, out on a vengeance, to make her family's life better. A girl that has done beautiful photos week to week. But then the judges said they've seen your face before. And a lot of them, and I hate to say this, but they keep saying that you look older than you are. So who goes home? The girl with the bubbling personality or the girl that takes amazing photos? Natasha. The reason why your name was called this week is because what the judges notice about you is that you take a critique and then next week you're amazing. So they're looking at all this potential that you have. And we think that America's Next Top Model needs to have a bright, shining personality like yours. So that's why you stand here. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Renee, you came so far. So far. And you should still be proud of yourself. And we think you're fabulous. You're not a finalist, but you're still fabulous. Okay?
I'm completely blown away by the judge's decision. I had the best commercial, I had the best picture. Apparently that's not good enough for them. Apparently I look old. Okay, that's fine. I would rather have wisdom in my eyes and knowledge in my head than just be blank and stupid, not have anything there.
Congratulations on making it to the final two. You must be so excited.
Very excited.
You're here to shoot your 17 magazine cover, but only one of you will actually be on the cover of 17. This is a defining moment for any model. One of the items we're really excited about is this hooded sweatshirt from South Pole. This kind of color totally pops on the cover.
I'm definitely surprised that Natasha's here and Renee's not. If Natasha wins this competition, I'm gonna pull off all her hair.
I feel like I'm doing this for myself, but I also do it for my baby. If I win, I'm gonna be happy, and of course my babies don't want unhappy woman to be raising them.
Yes. Smile with your eyes. Nice.
With my family were to be standing here, I know they would be so proud of me already, you know, making it this far. But I know there's still more to go. This is not the finish line.
It's a wrap. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh my God, Tyra! Oh my God, Tyra! Sit down. How are you? I'm great. You're so happy.
Why don't you tell me about your life in Russia, because I don't know anything about that.
My mom couldn't afford to put me in the university because it was so expensive in my city. So I moved to Moscow, and it's a huge city, and I didn't know anybody. And there was times that I didn't have anything, nothing.
Nothing to eat.
Nothing.
What's the hardest thing in this competition that you've had to deal with?
I was always concerned what girls think about me because I really wanted to be friends with the girls.
Do you think they were ever upset that you had immigrated from Russia and that this whole experience and competition is called America's Next Top Model?
I don't think. Because America is the melting pot of nationalities, I am an American and I feel myself as an American.
You have a fashion show coming up. Relax the neck, relax your face, and I think you're going to do really well.
Thank you so much, Tyra.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Hi, Jasmine. Have a seat. Do you remember that day? I'm going to take you way back last season. And I was standing up in front of all the girls and did not call your name.
I was just thinking, what did I do wrong? I felt like I had the biggest heart.
So what did you do to prepare to come back for Cycle 8?
Well, I started thinking about building my character. I was just about satisfying everybody else besides myself. And I realized that I'm gonna have to go through therapy, build myself up, love myself, and come back. This is my second chance. Literally, this has been a life-changing experience for me. Like, I don't wanna cry, I've cried too much, but it really has been. And I'm just thinking, like, Justine, this is it. You know, like, I'm letting go of my past. But now I stand so strong, Tyra, and I want to thank you so much for that.
So next time I see you, run away.
Hey, girls.
Hi.
You know what this is, right? Final runway, the final chance to show the judges you have what it takes to be America's Next Top Model.
When I first see that runway, I'm so terrified. I'm like, how am I going to walk on that? You know, it doesn't look flat.
Take a look behind you.
Work it, girl, work.
Oh my God, Miss J.
The real exciting part is the theme of this show, evolution. Carrie D will be leading off the show. You're going to start off as kind of like early woman.
Which means that you're going to probably come out a little more like this. And as the show goes on, you just become upright.
And more sophisticated.
This is the duel. This is the final.
You know, it's actually a very difficult runway. It's not just to bring your energy, but it also not to fall.
I'm not letting Natasha get to me. You just never know what strategy she might have.
I'm very different from the Ghislaine because she is more fierce and I'm more exciting and fun.
This is when your nerves are running high, but I'm excited. I'm ready to go out there and do what I do best.
You guys are the first women evolution. Go for it, but not so much that you fall apart and lose everything. Remember, with you, it's about being strong and not drag queen. And with you, it's about being strong but not being stiff. All right, can I have a high five? Yeah! All right, I'll be waiting. Bye, Tyra.
This is it. This is my last time to show these judges what I'm made out of.
Thank you all for coming. You have a lot in store for you.
Start the show right now.
Oh, God.
Pound it out. Serve it. I want some fierce Amazon women.
Oh, God.
This whole experience is about the last runway show.
I'm feeling this adrenaline rush just pumping through my body. My nerves are kicking in.
Have fun, Carrie D. The two of you can go. Remember, dynamic.
Natasha is working it.
Get changed. Girls, hurry up, hurry up. Go.
I didn't hear anything. I was just focusing on my walk. But my skirt is falling off.
Oh my God, it does. Oh my God. Yeah, she did good. She did
position, but I never showed emotion on my face.
Almost like it was deliberate.
Yes. And go.
I'm actually looking at Tyrone, Nigel, Miss J, and Twiggy, and it's like, oh my God, it feels surreal.
We need the beginning of the third look.
Backstage, it was crazy.
Oh my God, Natasha is a wreck. Give me another girl, quick, 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 quick. Ooh, this is crazy. Natasha. Is Natasha ready? Okay, just go.
I did better than anybody else on the runway. I don't have to yell and scream that I'm the best. If I'm confident in myself, everybody will know.
I think I bring fierceness on the runway, and I feel like when Natasha walks the runway, you don't feel that.
Ready for a finale? Yeah! Lots of energy? Okay, go, Carity, go! That was probably one of the craziest shows I've had to call ever.
Because we were there.
Yes.
So much fun.
You guys ripped it.
Y'all worked it out. Mama's proud.
Hasta luego.
So much fun. I definitely think that I rocked it enough to win America's Next Top Model. I'm American. My family is American. By winning this competition, I will be a role model for millions of girls that feel like they're strangers in America. I loved it. Maybe I want to do it again. I want to do it again.
I'm the Latin spice here. You know, like, I bring some extra flavor. I'm the edgy girl. I'm not your girl next door, but I'm your girl next down the block in your hood.
Welcome to the final judging. This is the judging that decides who will be America's Next Top Model. Are you nervous?
So nervous, I'm ready to pass out.
Today, I'm not just saying what these prizes are going to be. One of you is going to be walking away with them. The first is a modeling contract with one of the top modeling agencies in the world, Elite Model Management, a 6-page spread and a cover of 17 magazine, and a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics. And we have Jay Manuel here because he knows you guys.
We've had a long journey, right, girls?
Yeah. Now it's time for your individual evaluations, and we're going to start with the Sassy Bride fashion show. Natasha, we're going to look at you first. When you came out as the animalistic, early woman stuff, you were beautiful. You would, look to the left, and I would see these cheekbones and lips, and then you'd look to the right, and I was like, wow.
Do great, controlled, confident walk.
We know backstage, we were yanking the dress off you, your hair was coming off. Instantly pulled it together when you walked out.
I never knew that anything crazy was going on when I saw you on that runway.
She even lost her skirt on the runway and dealt with it amazing.
I actually thought it was meant to happen. For me, though, towards the end of the show, you lost your initial power. You've got to keep the intensity. You've got to keep it all the way through.
Next up is Jasleen.
Your legs, you spread them out really, really wide.
It looked like in a James Bond movie at the beginning when you see some girl who's doing really dramatic kind of stuff. It looked very Bond-esque.
Your first pass was a little,
It wasn't,
Yeah,
it wasn't
exactly.
strong.
You're kind of giving me a little side, a little church fashion show, look into the audience.
Hey.
Could have been a lot stronger.
It wasn't bad, it just wasn't as strong as the Jasleen we know.
As your performance continued, you built that performance.
And part of your walk was amazing. And when you got really strong, you can be very powerful. You look extraordinary on the catwalk.
What I loved about it too is that you look like a winner. Like you've already got it in the bag. Natasha, you came out with it originally, you lost it. Jasleen, you didn't start with it, you ended with it.
You guys have had a lot of photo shoots, and we're going to go through some of the highlights. Your first photo shoot, you guys had to sell very strong political statements. Jasleen was for the death penalty, and Natasha was pro-choice.
She blended into the brick.
Yes, I was surprised you made it beyond the shoot.
All right, let's see Jasleen's close.
I was blown away. Still one of my favorite pictures of Jasleen.
Your next week was your high school stereotypes.
I wanted to be beaten up by Jasleen, and I didn't want any of Natasha's apples.
Jasleen, this is one of the best shots of the entire season.
You just excelled, and it showed your versatility.
Natasha, this was the most painful shoot for me.
But what was interesting about it was that you really were trying hard. I think what we noticed in you is that will and that desire to learn.
Thank you. So you did a gender-switching shoot where you all turned into boys.
I think both of these shots were great. Natasha had the entire room on the floor, rolling around.
It was your idea to do the toothpick. It was your idea to put gold fronts on your teeth. I mean, that's what people want. Let's see Jasleen's.
You do look like a guy. It's amazing.
You also had a day where you had two photo shoots. One of the photo shoots was for a men's magazine, and the other photo shoot was for a women's magazine. So let's see your best men's magazine shots.
My favorite of the two is Natasha's. I love her commitment to the camera.
And my favorite one is Jasleen.
Yeah, I agree.
You've got the eye contact. Looks just right.
I was your photographer that week for the women's magazine. Jasleen, I remember when you came on set that day, I was so excited to shoot you because I thought you were going to have some pizzazz and we're going to have fun, and you just kind of like, blah. You gotta always have that Jasleen. People are gonna book you just because of that.
I love the fact that Jasleen is wearing invisible yikes.
Invisible stilettos.
Facially, this shot on you, Natasha, I actually think that's dynamite.
All right. Is there anything that you guys would like to say before we have this very difficult deliberation?
Well, I would like to say that I'm very thankful for you guys giving us a chance to prove that we can do better. Мы очень рады, что наконец-таки две девушки с акцентом дошли до финала.
Jasleen, it has been a life-changing experience for me, and you guys made me feel so proud of myself. Gracias por esta oportunidad.
All right, well, it's the battle of the accents. So, it's time for the judges to deliberate, and when I call you back, I'll announce which one of you will be America's next top model. We have two beautiful girls, but unfortunately, only one of them can be America's next top model.
Natasha is just one of the funniest people I've ever met.
I think Natasha's a great face.
Natasha has gorgeous features. It's undeniable.
What interests me with Natasha is her ability to be a quick study. No matter what she hears, she picks it up and she runs with it. And I think Natasha has a great future. Jasleen started quite strong. Fantastic pictures. But I thought that Jasleen's pictures haven't really improved.
That just means Jasleen stepped into this competition just with a little more ability. I feel like Jasleen's journey was coming in here all crazy. Look when we first met her, yellow plastic earrings, screaming. And look at the sophisticated woman that we see right now.
I have to say, Jasleen's photographs have been some of the best of all the girls.
I think Jasleen is an amazing editorial model.
Can she be commercial, though?
Don't think she's a commercial model.
I think Jasleen has the ability to be a commercial model.
Even with the chin?
Yeah, even with the chin. I think what happens is when you have a new model, they often create a new look. They'll break the mold.
That's one of the reasons I love both of these two girls, because they're not the norm.
The public may think we're nuts, but actually it's the imperfections that we're looking for.
They're both lovely girls.
Who do you think did better on the runway?
It was hands down for me that Jasleen did better on the runway.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking Natasha did better on the runway.
Jasleen blew me away.
I actually thought that Natasha's walk was a lot stronger in the beginning, but I think her walk fizzled. Jasleen gave a little more snap, crackle, and pop with the poses.
I think Natasha worked that runway. I love them both. What the hell do we do? Time has come.
The judges had a very long deliberation because both of you are so strong. What we love about both of you is that you both come from such strong cultures. You are the epitome of what America's Next Top Model is all about and what being an American is all about. I have to say that you two girls have some of the biggest hearts and souls that I have ever seen standing in front of me. And that's why I made this decision very, very hard. But we feel one of you is stronger. We feel like one of you is going to be named America's Next Top Model and make all of us very proud. America's Next Top Model is... Jasleen.
Oh my God, Tyrone, thank you.
I'm shaking like a leaf.
Tired. It was such an experience. I enjoyed every minute of it. And now I'm just so happy to go back to my home and see my family.
Every little girl has a dream to be something.
My family believes in my dream just as much as I did. And to be here, I've overcame so much. I didn't make it the first time, but now look at me. I'm America's Next Top Model. I'm a cover girl, and I think that shows to all young women, if you have that drive, keep going. Second time around, and I'm America's Next Top Model. Yo gané Top Model en este momento, y yo soy una cover girl. Oh my God, I just won America's Next Top Model! Yes!
Stay tuned for a glimpse of Jasleen's first photo shoot as the winner.
Jasleen is America's Next Top Model. Now you can be a winner too. Go to CWTV.com/CoverGirl, where you could win your own top model makeover, photo shoot, and other great prizes. Brought to you by CoverGirl. You could also play to win by texting MODEL to 41414. Keep watching the new CW for the next season of America's Next Top Model.
Next, check out a new episode of One Tree Hill on the new CW.
Jasleen's the real deal. It's her spicy personality that really sets her apart. But most importantly, Jasleen is fierce.